The Ganges River is the greatest waterway in India and one of the largest in the world. She is a water source for over 400 million people. The Ganges has its beginning in an ice cave called Gaumukh, meaning cow's mouth. It is 10,300 feet above sea level in the Himalayan mountains of northern India. The river flows for 1,540 miles to empty into the Bay of Bengal. Several tributary rivers, including the Jumna, Ramganga, Gomati, Gagra, Sun, and Saptkosi, add to the waters of the Ganges. The Brahmaputra River joins some of the branches of the Ganges near its mouth, and together the two rivers form a large delta. Some ancient Sanskrit names for the river have been translated to eternally pure and a light amid the darkness of ignorance. Legend has it that Shiva protected the world from Ganga's destructive power when the cosmic waters fell to earth by releasing the streams gently through his hair. Because of this, Hindus consider it the most sacred river in India. It is considered the personification of the goddess Ganga. Each year, thousands of Hindu pilgrims visit the delta during the Kumbh Mela festival to bathe in the waters and take some of the sacred water home in vessels. It is the world's largest religious festival. Pilgrims come to bathe in the water to cleanse and purify themselves. Others come in hopes of curing their ailments. Some believe the waters help with their belief in reincarnation, and others come to die in the river because Hindus believe that those who die in the Ganges will be carried away to paradise. Some families will cremate their loved ones right on the shore, and ashes will end up in the river. Approximately 32,000 bodies and 200 tons of half-burnt flesh end up right in the river. Factories and farms from industries like leather tanners and shipbuilders line the riverbanks and dump dangerous, untreated chemicals right into the river. Bodies are burned along the Ganges banks during funerals, and the bodies are just thrown into the river. Pesticides are also dumped into the waters, making it downright toxic and carcinogenic. Parts of the Ganges contains 1.1 billion fecal coliform bacteria per 100 milliliters. The healthy limit is 2,500 per 100 milliliters. Because half of India's 1.3 billion people lack toilets, you can imagine where the poop ends up. Because of this, 300,000 Indian children under 5 die each year from diarrhea. Many of them live in or near the Ganges basin. NDM1, the New Delhi metallobeta-lactamase, a superbug that is resistant to antibiotics, is also found in the river. Many tourists and pilgrims bring it home with them in their guts, unknowingly. The Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, committed $3 billion in 2005 to clean up the waterway, but less than half of the money has been used so far, and the prospected 2008 cleanup will not be finished. And I cannot forget to mention the phage virus. It is a bacteriophages, a virus that eats bacteria. This would mean that the Ganges might be self-purifying because the phage virus keeps the majorly polluted water from putrefying, and it increases oxygen levels to 25% more than its natural level. But the bacteriophages are untested at treating illnesses and diseases, even though people believe they do indeed help. A hint of goodness will spread like crazy to promote this myth. But where does the phage virus come from? From the river? The tributaries? The mountains? Is it naturally occurring, or is it some freak of nature from pollution? Knowing now what we do know about the Ganges and its pollution, and the myths and legends around the Hindu religion and their customs of bathing in it and drinking it and using it for everyday activities, would you drink from the Ganges as it was now? What kind of faith would it take to willingly bathe in this river knowing the level of pollution it has? Would you join in the Hindu festival and take a dip? What do you think India should do about the pollution in the Ganges River? And what can we, living in first world countries, do to help with this pollution? Thanks for stopping by and watching this video. I believe it will all give us something to think about. And always remember to forge your own path.